Hey, what's up, everybody? It's CDubbs Dubs, and I'm Matt.
I'm CDubbs.
And I'm Jordan.
And before we get even started, CW, what do they need to do?
You can follow us by liking and subscribing at wingins.com on Instagram and Facebook.
And again, no, it's free. I don't know how many times I told you this, but it's free.
It's free. So today, guys, what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to be talking about an anime that's been making waves since last year. One named, it depends on how you say it. It's DanDaDan, or as they say, DanDaDan.
What is it? Is it DanDaDan?
I think it just depends on your pronunciation.
Yeah, I think I would go with the way the theme song says it. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I think it's also a similar thing to with Hunter x Hunter. Like some people just say Hunter and just because the X half the time is
Oh yeah,
silent.
well, it's basically because that's basically what the plot of Hunter x Hunter is. It's basically Gong becoming a hunter to find his dad, who's also a hunter. So yeah. Hunter.
And also you got Spy Family, who some say Spy X Family, but some say the X is silent.
Yeah. So again, we were talking about DanDaDan, right?
Yeah, DanDaDan.
DanDaDan.
I will say that while I don't think the series is necessary for me because I didn't really push through it all that much, I will say I do appreciate its creativity and its visual style.
I have to say the story itself is pretty good. In a way, some would say it's like a modern day Fooly Cooley dealing with high schoolers and them trying to navigate through life and healing through traumatic experiences. And also I do like the animation. It's sometimes it's just so fluid, it just looks so good, and the combat is as oftentimes just chef's kiss.
I'm gonna say this, it does give me the Fooly Cooley vibe. It also gives me a Yu Yu Hakusho
a little bit, yeah.
A little bit, because you have him, in the Yu Yu Hakusho, he find his friends like Bleach or whatever else, they're around him. Somehow they have spiritual powers as well. Design-wise,
his whole turbo mode it definitely looks like it was inspired by Kaneki's Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, it does look like that. It's basically about a high schooler named Momo, right? And she's a high school girl who believes in ghosts, but not aliens. Ironic. While her fellow schoolmate, who she calls Okarum, he believes in aliens, right? So basically, if you look at episode 1, they basically, she's a popular girl, he's a nerd, okay, and they basically get into it, and she's like, "Well, I believe in ghosts." He's like, "I don't believe in ghosts. I believe in aliens."
Okarum goes to an area where the legend of Turbo Granny lives, a spirit that, is the spirit itself is, they kind of jumble through it. At first she's his terrifying spirit, but she's actually this sworn protector of women who were assaulted and left for dead, and she would kill the men who were responsible. Momo, she goes into this building where we see some aliens. I'm not trying to get into what they did in episode 1, but let's just say, they did a whole Diddy party.
Oh, they did. He caught me off guard with that one. But we will say this: if you're a parent that loves anime, we all of age, I don't think your little kids should watch this.
Oh yeah, kids who are 5 to 13 years old, they should not be watching this. This is more for the teen young adult genre.
So like he said, she goes, they bet each other, they visit these different grounds. Okaru, who doesn't believe in ghosts, goes to see Turbo Granny. Momo goes to this spot where there's supposed to be high probability that you'll be abducted by aliens. So somehow, basically, Momo is able, through the process of the aliens trying to do Diddy stuff to her, her powers are awakened, and also Turbo Granny basically possesses Okaru, and he gets her power, and then all of a sudden, this whole spiritual, he's like, "Oh my God, aliens are real. Oh my God, ghosts are real." So it's funny, the dynamic of it, but these two elements is what bring these two characters together.
Okaru, who is this, this self-defeatist. I mean, he doesn't try to reach out to people, because when he first said that, "Oh yeah, I'm into aliens," people would ostracize him and bully him. Right. Meanwhile, Momo, who is very blunt in a sense. She says a lot of stuff without thinking, and her emotions do get the better of her. But the way not only do they better each other, but they also come to mutual understandings is definitely the highlights of the show.
And I like the fact that there's an episode where all of this has happened, and they want to really talk to each other, but they're from different social classes.
Mm-hmm.
And she thinks he don't want to talk to her, and he thinks that she doesn't want to talk to him.
And so it becomes this whole cat and mouse game of them just walking around the school.
Yeah.
And then at the end of like their break time, they just...
She's like, I want to talk to Okarum about aliens. And he's like, I want to talk to Momo about ghosts.
And then they did like a whole run and kiss thing, which... And the thing is, like, her friends are saying that is that
your boyfriend?
Right.
In the process of, you remember, we told you Okarum got possessed by Tobro Granny. He loses his man parts.
Yeah.
Which I think is... What do you think about that, CW?
No comment.
So he's literally she's helping him to get his man parts back.
His jewels back, yeah.
His jewels back.
And then because when Turbo Granny possessed Okaroon, she said that, oh yeah, you couldn't really handle all my powers at once. So what I did was I divided my powers into your jewels, and now they're all scattered around the place. And then we get introduced to the grandmother Psycho, who is Momo's grandmother and also a wide spiritualist.
Can we say that Granny is kind of really cool?
Oh yeah,
she's really cool.
I'm sorry, Tsunade, but the new Granny is...
She's better. She's not bad looking on the eyes either.
Yeah.
And she's very good with a baseball bat.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a show is going to take some time to develop. I like how they're taking their time and developing the characters and things like that. It gives it more time longevity-wise to develop, because we can see that Momo and Okarum has this romantic relationship that's going on
so
right now.
The thing is, it is a shonen series, but it is a romance story at heart. And a lot of times the romance stories in shonen anime specifically, they get criticized because there's not really a lot of development, or it kind of just happens off screen. But rather than, well, most of the time it says like, oh my god, when are these two going to get together? Okarum and Momo is like, they're giving you the breadcrumbs. They're slow boarding this, and they're actually bringing you along with the journey rather than just just throwing it in there like halfway through.
I think people should at least give it a chance, because it seems like a very interesting series. I might have to get into it at another time myself.
And as you hear from CDubbs Dubs, go watch it, go try it out. Whatever else.
Yeah.
And CW, if they want to hear more about DanDaDan or more anime, what can they do?
You can follow us by liking and subscribing at OneHands.com on Instagram and Facebook.
Don't forget, free.
It's free. And thank you for watching the shorts. We love you guys.
Love you so much. Let's get those up to at least 5,000.